think about true love, a couple words come to my mind, and they are unconditional, unwavering, and never-ending. And when I look back at my life, there's been one person who embodies all those words and more. It was my great-grandmother, Geneva Lewis. And when I think about her, a favorite story of mine comes to mind, and it's about 4 years ago, and it was supposed to be my first Christmas away from home, because I was away doing the Hershey Park Christmas Music Box #8. I believe that's what it's called. Half of New Yorkers work there. So I had shows all the time, and we only had Christmas Day off, and I didn't think I could make it home. But I made myself, and I went home, and I was so happy I went home. I got to see my mom, and then as every Christmas, I went to my grandmother's house, which is where my great-grandmother lived. And I remember sitting at the table, at the dining room table, and I remember looking over into the living room. The whole family was in there eating. My great-grandmother was in the living room on the couch with her feet up next to the Christmas tree, and just looking at us all, and you could just see how much she loved us, and just see how content she was to just be there and just be a part of the family. And I looked over at her, and we caught each other's eye, and it was like time froze, and it was my moment with her, and I get chills even just thinking about it. And I just remember what she taught me, is she taught me the power of belief. She taught me to believe in myself, and that whatever I put my mind to, I could do. And she taught me to believe in other people, and most importantly, she taught me to believe in a higher power. She taught me to believe that my life is not in my hands, it's in the hands of God, and that wherever He wants me to go, I will be. And I remember, amen. I remember every year she would, for Christmas and Easter and my birthday, I'd always get a card with the same $25 that everybody always gets from their grandparents. And on the right-hand side of the card, there was a phrase, and it said, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path." And, amen. So, I'm not trying to preach, but I just know that, like, in this life that I live and performing, and with so much negativity coming at us at every angle, it just helps me to know that I can believe. And she taught that to me, and this song is called Believe. Belief makes things real, makes things feel alright. Belief makes things true, things like you and I. Tonight you arrested my mind when you came to my defense with a knife in the shape of your mouth, in the form of your body, with the wrath of a God. Oh, you stood by me. Belief starts from scratch. Doesn't have to relax. It doesn't need space. Long live the Queen, and I'll be the King. Your collar of grace. Tonight you arrested my mind when you came to my defense with a knife in the shape of your mouth, in the form of your body, with the wrath of a God. Oh, you stood by me. Believe. I'm gonna shout it from the rooftops. I wear a sign on my chest. That's the least I can do. It's the least I can do. Tonight you arrested my mind when you came to my defense, and oh, with a knife in the shape of your mouth, in the form of your body, with the wrath of a God. Though you stood by me, and I'll stand by my belief. I will stand by my belief. I will stand